What I do is I bring the image into Photoshop, open camera raw filter, and then I increase the sharpness, the clarity, sometimes the contrast and texture. So the image feels sharper, it has crisp edges, and it's better suited for the design. The same thing happens with other images, which involves bringing the image into Photoshop, taking it to camera or filter, increasing sharpness, clarity, texture, those kind of things, and then accepting the changes and then removing the background. After removing the background of this image, I move to fading out edges of the grass. You will see they have some sharp edges, so I just faded out the edges with a soft brush using the layer mask, just so everything has a nice smooth gradient. Next, I use an exposure adjustment layer with negative value to enhance the darkness on the jersey. As you can see here, I'm using a soft brush with a low opacity and flow to paint in those dark areas where I think the light really doesn't exist and it fits my composition better. I also included some red into his skin tone by using the selective color adjustment layer and just bumped the red so his skin looked more lifelike. Next, for the fun part, I had to match the highlights with my light direction, and in this composition I have the light coming from the top, so I needed to match this with smaller image towards the bottom. So what I ended up doing was to create another exposure adjustment layer. This time we use positive values to increase the brightness, and then I tweaked the gamma settings too, so it wasn't as intense. Then using a soft white brush, I painted on the upper part of his body where natural light would shine more if there was like a bulb on top that particular image. And so I tried to use this to simulate the effect that there was some light shining above him. To make the design feel even more impactful and personalized to this player, I included his first name in lower case with a very nice font to spread it across this canvas behind the main image, and also gave it some shadows underneath, just so it had this kind of smooth gradient from a dark to a white transition. Though the original color scheme for this design was black and white, I wanted to add a bit of warmth and color to this composition. So what I ended up doing was to find accents in the team color, and I found a specific shade of yellow, and I used that to personalize the jersey name Isak. And what I did was used a solid color, um, used the color yellow to cover the white text, and then I added some path blow to create a very nice effect. Some of the blow going to the right and some going to the left, so it kind of highlights the name when you look at the composition. And behind him you see his first name, and obviously on the back of his jersey now you see his last name. I also added a glow from the left hand side with that same yellow but in a lightened hue, just so it looks like there's light bouncing off his skin to create that more natural look. I also added another glow on the right hand side, very subtle, but that was blue, another accent from the team color, but that's very soft blue to enhance the image and add some kind of contrast to the composition. Finally, I included some architecture from the city of Newcastle around as much as I could, and then moved it into the design, set the blend mode to experimented with different blend modes until I found something I liked, then used layer mask to create a kind of fading effect, and once that was done, I added lens flares, a pitch lightened the color of the picture, saturated it too, added my logos and more text for the player. And then finally, I used the camera raw filter to finalize the look, and balance those colors, add textures, sharpen the images more, and just give it a more cohesive look. And here it is, finally. Let me know what you think. Do you want me to create a slower paced tutorial where maybe like a live stream or something where I could explain step by step how I create this? If so, please let me know. If you have a team in mind I should make a design for, please also let me know. My channel name, my social media handles are in the description. I would appreciate you subscribing to the channel as this is a relatively small channel and I plan to hit a certain amount of subscribers before the end of the year. If you enjoyed this, thank you very much. Please leave a comment, share with friends, and thank you very much for watching. See you in the next one.